Alright, what's up, guys? Let's throw an invite out real quick because I know this is something that we've been waiting for a minute, so I'll wait for a few more of y'all to get on the channel and then we can go from there. Get an idea of what's going on. Video going over here. What's up, Ray, Jaden, John, Holiday? What's up, boss? How y'all doing? I'm sitting here cleaning weights. As soon as I'm done with this, I'll be done for the day. Get this going. And there it is. Ooh, excuse me. Thumbs up number 3. And there we go. All right. Dusty, $1 billion Angel. What's up? What's up? What's up, guys? Jaden. How you doing? Like I said, I'm breaking weights, but I'll wait till about 20 of y'all, 30 of y'all get on the channel, and then I will show y'all the rod. Y'all can kind of see it behind me right there. That is the Mahi combo that I was telling y'all I was going to end up doing as a raffle, as a fundraiser for the shop. So the winner will get the rod and reel combo. It's already spooled with the line. I got to get with Tightline Braid to find out what they spooled it with, but they already have the line on it. So, yep. Holy cook. Oh, that was cool. Yeah. Yeah. Now, it's probably only going to take me maybe 30 to 45 minutes to finish off these weights and I'll be done. But I just wanted to kind of get everybody on the channel because y'all been waiting for this one to come up. I told y'all about it. So I already started selling tickets because I posted the video on the YouTube channel as a video short. So it already went live on that. And so everybody, a few of the subscribers that were in the store went ahead and bought tickets while they were here and stuff like that. So give you an idea of what's going on there. So we've got 3 people that paid in person right there. Those are their avatar names on the channel. And I've already confirmed who they are because they sent me a message through the YouTube channel. So if you're looking through the videos and you see where they had purchased tickets for the Mahi combo, that's because that was the video that came up with. But I know we have through Zelle too. And man, this is nice. Oh, let's see. A Mahi rod combo. We only got 9 people on the channel tonight. What is going on? I know too, a little side note too, I want to give my niece, Lillian Reyes, a high five because she was nominated the Thump Queen for 2025. They just announced her a few minutes ago. I was actually watching it live because they had it on Facebook. So that was that sign deal, that video short that I posted up on the channel the other day. We were all out there trying to help raise awareness about the voting for the for that event. So she actually won it today, which is pretty awesome. So I have no idea what all it entails, but I know it was something that she worked hard for, and all of her family, you know, came together and helped out and pitched in. So this was a lot of work. So most definitely was pretty cool. All right, I'll show you all real quick. Let's do this. It's easier to flip the screen. And it's a Mahi colored Dorado. Actually, is what it's called. It's called the Dorado color from Avet Reels. It is a JX Raptor MC with a rod to complement it as well. Yeah, there's a lot of Johns out here tonight on the channel. And here's the other thing too. Look at this. Hold on. Where's it at? There we go. Yeah. It's one of the judges as the blank. So, yeah. That is sick, sick, sick. Yep, yep, yep. So we are starting the raffle for this one, or the drawing, should I say. The drawing, the fire drawing has commenced for this one. The drawing will not end tonight, guys. Again, too, this is a fundraiser. So I'm gonna run it for a couple of weeks, just to get enough people in it, because I'm using it to raise money for the shop. Like I said, I've got some big moves I got to make, but I've got to come up with like 30K. And the last one was a good chunk to help me move up closer to that number. This will be another one. I mean, we'll see how well it goes and stuff like that. But some funds did come in through Zelle. Oh, that's what I was doing. I got sidetracked. Never freaking ending over here. So, oh yeah, Dusty Arrington is on here as well for 100. So, again, guys, this fundraiser is strictly new sales. No credit can be used for this one because it's you know the rod that's going to be used on it and stuff like that. So it's not going to be in-store credit. Just to give everybody a heads up, the winning prize will be the rod and reel combo right here. So just a heads up on that, guys. Yeah, no, I actually I had several of these pink shirts like this, and but throughout the years they got lost or destroyed somehow, some way. So I only have, I think, this one and one more left. That's one of the things that I also want to be doing with is the fundraisers, getting our shirts back in here or hoodies. Well, I mean, I've got some hoodies, but I need the sizes that everybody wants. Right now, I have either too big or too small. So I need the extra larges and the 2XL and the mediums, because those are the sizes I sold out the most. So, yeah, the chartreuse is one of the ones that I always have a lot of, just because that's one of my fishing shirts. Kind of like going out with and things like that too. So, yeah, yeah. One of my guys that every time he walks in, he keeps looking at 83-speed T-Rexes and saying that that's what he wants for the end of the year gift. Like, well, a lot. Yep. Let's see. Damn. So what's everybody up to? Why is it so quiet? They're pretty quiet. It feels like a Friday, doesn't it? I did get kind of a heads up that the city of Corpus Christi council members are still trying to vote to allow the city manager to spend money at will without checking in with the city, like that he should be able to spend money whichever way he wants. And from what we understand, he's already spent $20 million, and they hadn't even broken ground on the desal plant yet. Like, there's so much that they're spending money on or wasting money on, and it's not improving the city. Like, the way I'm seeing it, it's a slush fund for them, and that's why they don't want us to know where the money's going or how's it being spent or that we have a say so in it. They want to conduct our city funds as their own personal piggy bank. Not cool at all. But I just filled up one of my trays, so I got to move it over before it starts overloading. Those are half-ounce egg weights right there. There's about 35 pounds right there. I'd already put in another pan for my 3-ounce egg weights, so didn't really need that one to be refilled yet. But that one is already 4 trays that I've gone through to get that much filled up on that one. So, yep, that's exactly right. And again, too, and those that are voting for this to keep it, behind the scenes, they spend whatever money they want as they please, is a big red flag. Because if they're already spending this much money on everything they have done to try to get a desal plant here, and basically it's going to destroy our bay. This is giving them free reign to spend our hard-earned taxpayers' money how they want, when they want, with no regard or no oversight. And this is a huge problem because they're going to run us into the ground by overspending more money than they can bring in. And this is huge. It's a really bad problem right there. So, well, that's the thing. That's what they're doing. The other city council members that are kind of in the same pocket are trying to get it to where they don't have to check in with us, or he doesn't have to check in with us. And from what I understand, he was already under investigation in another city for a RICO act, RICO charges. And that's what I don't get is how, if he's under charges over there, how is he even working over here? Like, they shouldn't even have allowed him into office until all that got cleared up. You know what I mean? And right now, it's still pending. Like, this is crazy, and you can Google it too. The RICO charges under his name. So, it's crazy. There's a lot of dirty politics going around right now, and these guys they're basically shutting us down. They're not allowing this public to speak. They're trying to make it to where the public speaks after they've already voted on whatever issues they want to vote on. They're trying to change the time periods on that, and that's pretty crazy. That is really crazy what they're trying to do with the city. Public comments and stuff, where they already tried to vote to try to limit the amount of minutes that we had to go up there and speak on these issues and stuff like that, when it's already set up that when we go up there that you can only comment on the items of agenda for that day and stuff like that. But even then too, when there's items for that are on the or not even on the agenda, people are speaking on it, and they allow them to speak. But when it comes to us, that they don't want us to go up there and speak for it. So it's crazy. I saw a post today that a surveyor is placing survey stakes on Boca Chica Beach. Yep, I'm telling you guys, this is the whole deal, was so that way they can close down the beach and govern it however they wanted to. And because not enough people went out there and were, harassing those politicians to make this vote, they got their way. And from what I understand, they've already made a public comment or something out there that they're going to be closing down Boca Chica Beach. Like, you're not going to have access to it anymore. So, again, guys, a lot of stuff we're bringing up, it ain't just for our health. I mean, it's so that way we can all continue to enjoy the outdoors in our cities and stuff. And these crooked politicians and corrupt politicians that are out there in these big companies' pockets are the ones that are voting against our city. Well, they don't care because they're getting paid. You know what I mean? So it's pretty crazy. It is really, really crazy. So I was wondering off the top of my head, what was your favorite rod before or okay, John from New York City was wondering off the top of my head, what was your favorite 4 and 8 and hollow pour? So you're asking me if I like the solid braids, the 4 and the 8 strand. I will say no. I don't like any of those. I don't use solid braid for any of my reels. The only time I ever did was when I borrowed my friend's reel when I was offshore fishing for the yellowfin tuna, which I used the 80-pound tight line braid solid because that's what my buddy already had on the reel, but he had it used braid, and I didn't want to take a chance at it having a fray that I didn't know about and me be hooked up to a monster fish. So what I did was I stripped his line off and I refilled it with brand new 80-pound tight line braid of the solid, and it was the 8 strand, and that's what I landed that 98-pound yellowfin tuna with to the boat in like, I think it was like 2.5, 3 minutes. So, but as for hollow core, Cortland and tight line braid are the 2 braids that I prefer to use for many reasons. The main reason, though, is the amount of customer support I get from both of those companies. If I have issues, they will double down and make sure I'm taken care of at the end of the day. So for me, like I said, and by them taking care of me is giving me the ability to take care of my customers. So that's why I choose to go with those companies. All the other ones, I don't have a direct line to call them to voice a complaint. I have to mail it in and then wait weeks before I hear anything. And when they're coming in and I don't have something that day or they need it that next week, I can't deal with those companies that I don't have direct access to. So that's why I don't deal with it. They gated off parts of Starbase, Texas, public streets. Wow. Wow, that's crazy. So they were wanting to become a city, but they are a gated community, is basically what it is. Like, that whole town is off limits to the rest of everybody else, but they want to have all the same rules and regulations and be able to pass their own laws for that area that the rest of us, like, we're not allowed to view or see or anything like that. They have basically bought that entire place or won it. They didn't even buy it. They're like, wow, this is crazy. And this is how you lose the beaches, guys. Big entities like this, when we're telling people to go out and make the phone calls and emails and stuff like that, and we don't get enough of the support we need to make it happen or to raise eyebrows, it ain't gonna happen. But we did hear that from one of the city council members today here in the Corpus Christi, that he's been getting phone calls and emails about the situation, that's what we need to hear. We need to hear these city council members and everything, coming to light and saying, hey man, they're blowing up my phone because we're not getting this done or what have you. But again, too, they're quick to say, well, the industry is going to pull out or they don't want to commit because we can't commit and this and that. And well, yeah, I mean, they see that the city is fighting back, that we're tired of being taken advantage of. That's why they're pulling out, because we're starting to fight back. But again, we need more input. We need more of everybody else speaking up on it and stuff like that. So it's very important on that one. Now, on the style of fishing that you do, John, are you using spinning reel or bait casting? Because 99% of all the fishing I do is all bait cast and or big reels, 80s and 130s. I don't use any spinning reels. A lot of people use hollow core on their spinning, and they're okay with, seeing the twist on the line. Some people don't like that, but again, too, whether you have solid or hollow, you're still gonna have that twist. But with hollow core, you end up seeing it more than you would than if you were using solid braid. I saw that on the news. That is crazy. That is crazy, crazy. Wow, that was, and they're, starting to allow, what is it, the like Muslim rule or Muslim law, over here in the States. Like they left their country to come to ours, and now they want to bring their religion or their rules and their deal to our country. Like, no, you came to America to be an American, not to bring the reason y'all left that country is because they're you didn't like their rules or the punishments y'all were getting over there, so you want to bring it over here and force us to accept that? No, that's not the way. I'm sorry. I am sorry. That's not it. If you want to fight so much for those countries like that, then move back over there. Like, I'm sorry. That's crazy. I don't understand that. I really don't. If you left that country because it was so horrible, and you're over here to save your life and this and that, yet you want us to start, what is it, Shiri law? There you go. Sharia law, whatever. Yep. Crazy. No, sirree. Mm-mm. Yeah, I saw where they were trying to make a whole community of a Muslim community where they had the big old mosque and everything else there in a part of Texas. I was like, but the governor, Greg Abbott, the governor has already put a stop to that because they were building without permits and they were doing a whole bunch of things that they weren't supposed to be doing. So that's been put on hold right now, as far as I know. But again, too, I think what we need to do is just, take our pet pigs and walk them all over the neighborhoods and stuff like that too. So that way they don't want our land anymore, because basically that's what it is. I know there was one farmer that had been having pigs run on his land. They would have pig races every Saturday night or something like that, just for the city to come out and have, or the town to come out and have fun. And then a Muslim bought the property next door to them and was trying to tell them that they couldn't do that anymore, that they needed to get all the pigs off their land and stop doing their pig races. And it was a big old battle on it. So, yeah, it's crazy. Did anyone see that Mexican president or governor said that she was going to take our guns? And I'm like, yeah, you come and try. I did see one where they were talking about the illegal aliens that were over here, that they needed to start, basically rebelling. And I saw another one where they were, she was calling out the gang members to start retaliating against the ICE members as well, too. That's pretty crazy. That is really crazy. But again, that was in California when I saw these deals and stuff like that. All right, so a lot of y'all are getting on here. Did y'all see the Mahi rod video, the video short? If y'all hadn't got to see it, it's the one hanging right behind me. Let me get a few more of these weights done, and I'll show y'all what the rod looks like. We have started the drawing for that one. Again, this is a fundraiser for that rod and reel only. I don't have a cutoff time yet for it, but I would really like to get, you know, I'd like to raise over 3,000 for this fundraiser because, like I said, I got to make some moves, and the last one really helped us with that by getting that reel out there like that. But again, you know, my goal is 30K, so it's going to be a step-by-step process. And obviously, you know, if this gets more than that, then by all means, I'm okay with that. I'm just kind of giving y'all a heads up on that one. Oh man, my allergies are bugging the hell out of me. So, one of the Islamic extremist methods is to invade one at a time and work their way into government. Yep, that is exactly right. So this is the Mahi rod, guys, right there. And yes, it comes with the Dorado JX Raptor MC, and it's already spooled with line. And, yep, there is the rod right there. And too, just so y'all can see too, it is a Judge blank. So in the sun, this thing's gonna beam. It's gonna be bright. So just to give you an idea of that, all the way up. And the information on this one too is in the video, but I'm gonna go ahead and show it to y'all real quick. It's a rain shadow. Let me take off the light. There you go. It's a rain shadow. It's an 8'10". Extra fast, 20 to 50 pound, 2 to 8 ounce. RX6 E-glass right there. So there you go, guys. It's a $10 buy-in for this drawing. And right now we're sitting at $160 for it. And again, like I said, I'm gonna run it for a bit. But I did get a post-it from Slap-A-Fish. Man, I've been wanting to get their stickers for a long time. And if you haven't checked them out, Jacob raves about them all the time. Jacked Up Leatherworks. It's just, I was in the process of getting some bigger fish to fry over here. So let's see what we got here. I'm kind of excited. I can feel the stickers in there. Oh, man. Miss any in there. Let's see what we got. Here are a few samples of Slap-A-Fish. These are tabbed and tagged. Oh, okay. So I guess they have a little hanging hole right there. For retail, wholesale pricing is this. Designs currently in stock are in our shop website, slapafish.com. We are planning a trip to Texas on our pump to finally meet you in person this summer. Ooh, that's going to be awesome. Call, text, or direct message, email, passenger pigeon for us for an order pricing. There you go. Jerry and Brian. Yeah, so let's see what we got here. Oh, that looks cool. We got a tarpon from Slap-A-Fish right there. That one sells for $6.99. There you go. Then they have a sailfish. That one sells for $7.99. There you go, $7.99. Oh, that is too cool. Check out that turtle. It's Crush. That one is also $7.99. They have a flounder. And that one is $6.99. And they got a hammy. Ooh, a hammerhead shark. That looks so freaking real, bro. That is awesome. And that one is also $6.99. Oh, please! I need to get some more of these stickers. They are very awesome. Yep. So just giving you a heads up. Slapafish.com. Go check them out. They got a lot. They got a lot of more stickers, guys. So just a heads up on that. Okay, we're not doing Cash App. No more Cash App, guys. You got to go through Zelle or the Super Chat here to get into the drawing. Yeah, the Cash App doesn't work anymore, guys. When I started taking payments for the lottery, they saw it as gambling, so they didn't allow me to continue with that. So it's crazy because, you know, we got the lottery all throughout every single state. Like, I don't get them. I don't know why they even did that. So, but, okay, so. Yeah, oh, we are doing it, guys. Yep, been out of the loop for a minute there, John. It's all right though. All right. I am wondering. Wonder if Jacob's available. I haven't seen him on the channel yet, but I sent him an ad. Let me see if maybe that'll get his attention. All right, let's see if we can bring him on the channel for a little bit. So, yeah, that rod is pretty sick. It is really sick. So, uh, we might also have a secondary rod that you might be able to pick from. It should be coming in Friday, if not Saturday, which I will allow either rod to be one for this one, but it'll only be one of the rods, not both, for this drawing of the Mahi rod and reel combo and stuff like that. So yeah, the super chat payment, the dollar symbol on your deal right there is how we can receive payment for getting into the fire drawing. Again, it's still $10 per ticket, and it'll probably be a week or so, maybe 2 weeks before we actually do the drawing for this. But again, too, it all depends how quickly the sales get up there. Obviously, if it hits where I want to be at, then we can hold it early. If it takes a little bit longer, well, then that's what it's going to take, boss. Just making sure it sent a pretty thick envelope for it. Pretty cool. And that was a redfish on there, too. Oh, I think something came into as well. Uber. Uber, is that for the Mahi right here? And Edgar in the house. What's up, boss? Fat Cat, what's up, boss? How you doing? We are here. I've been showing everybody the Mahi color Dorado rod combo that we got here. It's a Dorado color Avet reel JX Raptor MC, and we got a custom rod that's going with it for our fire drawing. It's a $10 buy-in. Yep. And we're sitting at 160 as of right now. I just started it, so again, like I said, this one's it'll probably be a week or two before I finally actually announce when we'll hold the drawing for it. Again, it is a fundraiser to help my shop grow, and so instead of doing like a GoFundMe or something like this is the best way that I can find a way to still give back to everybody that helps me raise money for the shop. So I tell you what, the last time I sold a Dorado out of this shop was on consignment, and I believe we sold it for $2,500 for a Dorado HXW Raptor 3-speed It was a Dorado color. So yeah, that one went for $2,300. So yeah. Okay. What's up, boss?
What's going on?
Worky, man. I was showing people the Dorado color reel. Can you see it up there?
The what?
The Dorado rod and reel combo that we're going to do for our giveaway.
Oh. Nice.
Oh yeah.
I like
not
that.
to touch it too much. Oh, look at the blank.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, all the way up. It is an 8'10" rain shadow. E-glass rod right there. Extra fast 20 to 50 pound test. 2 to 8 ounce casting. Very nice, very nice. $10 buy-in. How's your day going, bro?
Going all right. It cooled off up here. It's never got past 75 today.
Man, that would have been nice down here. That would have been real nice.
What's up, fat cat?
Yeah. Mr. Scruffy.
I don't know. He's looking more scruffy than I am. I actually combed and trimmed my beard and everything.
Actually, last night before I left, I flushed the toilet and the water came out of the bottom like that. So I cleaned it all up and I was like, well, I got to replace the gasket. So I went to Home Depot today after I got through my VA appointments, came back, pulled the toilet, and come to find out the whole bottom end was rusted. The plate that's normally down there that holds the toilet bowl in place was completely rusted away. So at that point, I had to call the property manager out here and be like, hey, I was gonna fix it, but that's beyond my knowledge of plumbing and stuff like that. So he goes, no, I got it. So he started working on it and he got all that fixed. But as he was trying to find out, there's another hang up that's about 4 to 5 foot past that point. So he said he's gonna probably come in tomorrow, still pull it off if he can't find the clean out, figure out what's going on, or what's that hang up going, happening down there. So I told him, I said, you need to figure it out. I said, because that's why I had that snake in the house, is because I've had to be unclogging the toilet, every couple of weeks for some reason, So he goes, oh, you shouldn't be doing that. I said, I know I shouldn't be, but freaking it's hard to get things changed out here. I said, but I'll give you this, man. It's the first time that I fall, that since you've been here that I filed a complaint and things get done that day, not months later, And he goes, well, I'm trying, bro. I said, hey, just letting you know, I'm noticing. So
What's up, Robert? Yeah. Ray, I totally forgot to call you, didn't I?
Yep. They're asking how's the wife doing.
Oh, she's doing pretty good. She's doing really good. So, she needs to do her exercises a little more, but.
We heard you loud and clear. Oh man. Yes, Dusty, this is a solid one-piece fishing rod. Both the rods, like I said, the other one though, the blank is a bluish color blank. Different kind of wrap, but it's similar fashion. It's going to have the Dorado colors or Mahi colors. And what I'll do is I'll let the winner pick and choose whether they want the green, the judge, or the other color. I forget what that blank is called. The name on it is called. But like I said, the winner will be able to pick. The reel will be the reel. There's only one of them here, so I can't let you multi pick on that one and stuff like that. So just a heads up. Oh man. So the fire drawing went up to $1,060 last night.
I was in bed.
Yeah, yeah, bro. I'm telling you, I can see it on your eyes, man. Like you're ready to go to sleep. So it's like,
I think it was beyond me.
I know I'm calling it early tonight too. I'm gonna finish this tray of weights, and I'll show y'all everything that I've already cleaned up today. Besides all the leaders, because in between doing all of this, I'm still making leaders for the wall. So I made a whole bunch of bull red leaders today, some mini redfish casting leaders too with the coated cable, and I've got them like slowly stocking up over there. If I could just concentrate on that and not have to do this, I'd be a lot further into it. But it's all right.
When you doing the drawing for that rod and reel?
The what?
When you doing the drawing for that rod and reel?
I have not decided on a date yet because it's a fundraiser for my shop. So it may be a week, it may be 2 weeks. So, but obviously, the faster we sell tickets for it and get up to my goal, I'd like to get to about 3,000. That's what I'd like to do. Um, just because it'll give me enough to cover the reel, the rod, everything I got into it, and actually make some money that I can put towards my $30,000 goal to make the shop hit its next growth spurt. I don't even know how you like our next goal for growth.
Yeah.
But also too, congratulations to my niece, Lily. The video short that we posted out that we were out there holding up the placards to vote for Lily. She actually got nominated for the 2025 Thump Queen in Luling, Texas. So yeah, she got nominated today or crowned. They had the coronation or whatever, I guess, where they give them the crown. They had that today about 7:15, 7:20. So that was pretty awesome.
Hey, are those Fuji guides on that rod?
No, they are Alps Batson guides on them. Same guides that we use for all of our Team Hard Life rods. We don't have anything Fuji because with that I have to buy retail. I haven't been able to get dealer pricing. There's John for the combo for 20 right there. Where in the Gulf should I go fishing from South Padre up to New Orleans? Yes.
Yeah, sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Preferably. Not at the aquariums.
Nope. Stay away from the freshwater ponds too. So have you pulled up the No, Uber, I needed you to text you were supposed to send me a list of what color lines you wanted on there. If you did, I didn't see it, but that's why I wanted to kind of give you a heads up on that. True North, I need to get with you to get me a list of. I want to see your samples. Like, I want to see if y'all have like a sample pack of all the different oils and stuff you have for the beards. Because I'd love to order a whole bunch of stuff, but I just honestly, I everybody has a different palate, and I know some things I'm gonna like, some things I'm not, and I just don't want to buy stuff for it to sit there. But I would love. What was that?
They have a sample pack.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. Definitely. Ooh, I'm excited. I need some. I used some of the last little bit of the butter. The which one do I have? The
Dude, I will tell you right now. Besides the sample pack, get the healer.
the what?
Get the healer. It's one of their new oils they got. It's called Healer. Dude, get it.
She said that. Yeah, the outlaw. Yes. That is. I love that flavor right there.
Oh, the outlaw. Yeah.
Instagram is Team Hard Life, but I will be honest. I don't check it too much. I check Instagram like once a month. TikTok probably about twice a month. YouTube almost every hour on the hour kind of deal. So, but don't you have my cell phone number? Team Hard Life 1 teamhardlife@gmail.com. Teamhardlife with the number 1 at gmail.com. Yes. I'm excited. I can't wait to get me some more beard oil from True North. I need to get me one of them combs though that you keep talking about. The
Chicago.
The what?
The Chicago combs.
Yeah.
They sell them too.
I know. I just every time I start looking, I got my kids. Hey, Dad, da da da. And I put my phone in my pocket and I forget about it because I'm super. We'll get it to super mega box. Yes, yes. I'll do it. We'll do it.
Dude, they're actually going to be doing a giveaway. I think it's July 4th. If you purchase something that day, you're going to get a ticket in your order, and they're going to be giving away a mega box.
Oh, wow. Dang. How much do those mega boxes normally go for if people want to get in on one of those?
Well, they got a $50 box and they got a $100 box.
Nice. Well, where? Okay, so again, True North, can you post? Actually, they won't be able to post up a website, but you know their websites, right? Can you type that in where they can go check that out?
Yeah, let me type it in there real quick. Let me get the computer.
Brian asks, what's the average yards y'all cast in those videos? Okay, which videos? The ones where we're on dry land casting in the field, or where we're off a pier? If we're off a pier, those casts range from 100 or 80 yards to, I know one day it was about 150 yards in that one cast. Barely saw it land. But what I did was I got the maps and I actually figured it up on the maps, and I was in that area up there. So it could have been further. I'm just playing it safe. The dry land cast, we're ranging anywhere from 500 foot to, I think the farthest cast we had on there was 889 feet. So again, a lot of the guys that are on that video were everybody that was in the tournament, and I just basically put my phone out there to record everybody. I didn't get a chance to sit there and talk to them about what line, what rod, what this. I didn't have that opportunity, but I'm trying to communicate with a lot of those guys that were in that tournament for them to come, on those videos and comment and share the information about which reel, what line, what rod, and how far they were casting on those, because it does help. But again, too, they won't remember the distance on all of them. They can give you a roundabout of where they were at throughout the day for all of those casts, because when we go out there, we normally only mark like 1 or 2 of our farthest casts. And I say 1 or 2 because when you put a flag out there and you start having all these flags, you're throwing different weights, you got to remember which flag was which. So it does become, kind of a pain. But at the same time, this last one, if I didn't break clear over 700 foot, I didn't even mark it. So if you look at the video at the end when it shows my name and I didn't have nothing across it, it's because I felt I didn't break over 700 foot. But after looking at the readings, I should have marked some because some of them were over 700, but I didn't. I'm still learning that the field and all that stuff. So, there you go. So Jacob shared the link for True North Beard Company. They're the ones that I got my beard oils from the last time, the beard oil and beard butter. I know there's several more that Jacob deals with, but that last one I had from the Bearded Respect. Man, those are nice too. Those are nice. I like the oils, but I like how it's in that little dabber, so I can just kind of like, massage it directly into my skin kind of deal. I don't know if I'm supposed to do that or not, but that's the way I was doing it. And then, I'd massage it some more, and then I would comb it out and stuff like that. That's the way it's supposed to be done.
Does it work for you?
Yeah.
Well, then that's the way it's supposed to be done.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know if I was doing it improperly or something. That's
I'm gonna tell you right now. I've had so many people tell me that I do it wrong or I've done it right or whatever. I don't listen to anything like that. If it look good, then that's what I'm gonna do. I could be doing something totally opposite of other people. But if that's how I want it to look, that's how I'm going to do it.
Roger that. I can agree with that. Chris Schultz, is that's for tonight? The rod and reel combo? Any tips for pier fishing? What is the best live bait or artificial lures? Well, the only time I live bait fish is if I'm on a pier and I'm going for like reds, kings, jacks, tarpon. And the only time I've ever done that style of fishing was when Paw Paw Pier is up. So I'll use pin perch, piggy, mullet, cigar shad, manhattan, blue runners, mullet, skipjack, sand trout, pin perch, piggy perch. There's bumper shad or AKA shit shad. Yeah, there's a lot of them. A lot of them.
Okay. You want to hear what's in the sample pack?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, so you're going to get blackjack. You're going to get black flannel. Cherry Crush, which you will love. It's a foodie set, but it's a cherry that doesn't smell like cough syrup.
I can do that.
You get double barrel. Okay. You get Ghost. You get Haddonfield. Let Freedom Zing. It's kind of like a watermelon type, or no, that's Patriotic Punch. I'm sorry. Let Freedom Zing is like a lemon. It's been so long since I've tried it. Caitlin loves it.
What do I love?
Let Freedom Zing.
Yes.
Let's see. And of course, my all-time favorite, the Irish Goodbye, and then Salem.
Nice.
So, we'll tell you that blackjack and black flannel are a real kind of heavy cologne type scent, and they smell good.
Good deal. I like the sound of that because, like I said, when I'm out and about, talking with customers and stuff like that, I know I work hard and stuff like that. So, yeah. Oh, and happy birthday to your daughter. Saw the post on Facebook. Happy birthday, Mia.
I'm playing.
Socks is chasing the laser pointer like a cat.
Nice. Orlando, what's up, boss? So, again, guys, we are starting the fire drawing for the Mahi Dorado combo, and it'll go for a bit. Like I said, but then again, too, if it pops off and shoots way up there really quick, maybe I'll have it in a week. Like I said, I don't want to say too soon, and then it doesn't hit nowhere near my goal. You know what I mean? So, like I said, this is going to be run separately from the regular fire drawings. I'm going to run my fire drawings regularly on Tuesday and Friday. Now, kind of thinking.
That's dangerous.
It is. I was looking for the fire extinguisher there.
Okay. While you do that, you said something about liquid butter.
The what?
You said something about getting liquid butter.
Yes.
Okay. So these are the scents that you can get for liquid butter. Okay, you got Deer Hunter, which is their unscented. Black flannel, cherry crush, the Irish Goodbye, the Healer, wicked
Naked Citrus, and Tsunami.
Those are the scents that the liquid butter has?
Mm-hmm.
Roger that. Okay. Yeah, because I had to confirm what I heard because I thought you said it was unscented, but then you started naming these scents. I was like, that's why I had to confirm. So.
The Deer Hunter is unscented.
Oh.
It's called
Oh
Deer
yeah,
Hunter.
because that's for the guys that want to go hunting and want to cover their scent or whatever. Yeah.
It's not just for that, but it's, I mean, because a lot of guys, what they'll do is they'll use the liquid butter, they'll get the unscented. That way, if they don't offer the liquid butter and the scent they have, they'll get that one and actually put in the beard oil that's got the scent, and they'll put it in with the liquid butter and use that for a scent booster.
So does that like bring down the scent, like dilute it a little bit so it's not as strong, or how does that work?
Well, if you got that scented oil already in your beard, and then you get your Deer Hunter liquid butter and you scent it, you put some of that oil, the scented oil, in there and put that on, it kind of like just kind of gives it a boost.
I have to I'm definitely gonna have to go bearding a lot more once I get the sample pack in it.
So let's see.
I've been waiting for like 10 minutes to say that.
Oh, and let's see. You might want to actually try balm.
Which one?
Like the beard balm, because how humid it is down there.
Which one was that again? I didn't hear you correctly.
The beard balm. It's like the
Oh.
butter. It's got a little bit of wax in it. It kind of really, like, especially in humid areas, it'll actually help kind of control it, almost like a gel for your hair. But
I would definitely be interested in that. Definitely, because that's one of the biggest things. I love how my beard looks when I come out of the shower. It's all soft and wet, and and then you put the beard oil, and then it's all nice and straight. And like throughout the day, it just starts to get these indentions. I don't know why. It's always in these spots. So, and I know the one up here is because I wear the CPAP machine, but I don't know why it's here and here. Like, I don't understand why it does that.
But yeah, get some butter or some balm, dude.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to do some of that because I've been getting some pretty good compliments of my beard and stuff like that, and one of them was like the lady nurse at the VA. She came in. She goes, "Damn, that's a nice beard." She goes, "Bet you that's a lot of work." I said, "It really is." She goes, "I bet." She goes, "My husband is trying to grow his out, and he's fighting with it left and right." And she goes, "It looks like you kind of got yours kind of tamed out." I said, "There was a long uphill battle, and I'm still in it, but I'm not giving up."
You know, I think that you really like.
Okay, so it's not just me. I was waiting for somebody else to kind of say that you're cutting in and out. It's like you see me keep doing this and you're talking because I'm trying to make sure that maybe it was just me. But nope, not just. But oh man, they want to hear your masculine voice there, Jacob.
Oh, shut up. Set that you probably like is the ombre.
What was that?
So the scent that you would probably like would be the ombre.
I'll tell you this. I'm excited to get whatever I get from True North because, like I said, all of them, even if it wasn't my favorite, I still liked it. I enjoyed it. But there's the other ones that I really, really enjoy and stuff like that. And so the Outlaw is definitely one of them. When I tried the Irish Go by, it was all right. My wife liked it more than I did, so I put it on just for her. It wasn't a scent that I didn't like to wear. I just you know, it was her color, her flavor. So, hey, you do the same. You wear stuff for your wife.
I didn't hear that she didn't
Yeah.
really like goodbye.
Oh, it's because the Irish goodbye is your scent. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, well, we have different palates, brother.
Oh, I know.
It's
It's
all
like
good.
my all-time favorite scent. Chris actually sent out a bottle of oil so I could send to my mom. She wears it and she agrees. It reminds me of my
Let's see. You aren't the only one. My beard, my burns and chops have small indents. Appear once in a while. Dry days. It won't go back to normal until I shower again. Why? I wonder why is that? Like, I figured that area would be like the most. Like, you don't have to worry about it because it's away from your shoulders or your deal, and it's like it's the part that's most muscular.
Once your beard gets to a certain length, anytime you're turning, you're sleeping, or whatever else, that's the first spot that's going to bend. It's going to have a little window. Is those areas right here. Everybody goes through. Everybody with a long beard has that problem.
Okay, that ain't just me. All right, cool. All right, that works. I'm okay with that, but still, I want to. If I can find a way to where it kind of tames it down so it matches the front, like, I'm definitely good with that.
Beard balm.
For life. So I made a major boo boo today, guys. Major, and I want to give a shout out to For Life for catching it and getting with me. I was watching a movie last night with my daughter, and I was editing videos. And every time I would push it, I'd push it. And by the time I brought it up to my ear to hear what music it was, I had missed a very ugly verbiage that it had. That split second that when I went to play it, and then I knew it was playing, because that's the other thing. Sometimes you hit it, it doesn't play. You have to hit it again to get it to play. And when I did that and I brought it up to my ear, all I heard was the music. I was like, oh, that's different. Like, I was trying to find new music in the selection process of creating the video shorts. And so he called me and he's like, hey, bro, you might want to check that one again. And so I checked it. I was like, oh, crap. And so I deleted it off. And I was like, hey, can you look for it? And he goes, no, it's gone. I was like, thank God. Yeah. If ever I miss something like that, y'all don't hesitate. Get with me. I am so glad he caught that one. That would have been ugly. It was a very inappropriate verbiage on the beginning of that song, and I totally missed it going from here to here. And when I finally heard it on that video, it was, had to get rid of it. So, yep, I make mistakes. My bad, guys.
Where you heading, Robert?
Going to trip, Jacob. I leave out in the morning. Yeah, truth be told, my beard is more of a neck beard, and it's kind of a mess.
Well, I tell you what, if I can convince this knucklehead to use beard oil and stuff like that, then it's be pretty easy for you.
Yeah. And trust me, you'll enjoy going bearding, bro. It's nice. It's nice to just sit there and baby your beard a little bit.
Hey, Luciano. Clyde, New York. What the heck did you lose in Clyde, New York?
What's up, Luciano? How you doing, boss? So, if y'all are just chiming in, we are starting the fire drawing for the Dorado combo, which is a Dorado Avet JX Raptor. There's a video short on the channel showing you what it looks like up close. But again, too, I didn't do it no justice by not having the light on the video, so I may do another one probably tomorrow and post that up just so people can see what it looks like, or take it outside. When it's outside in the sun, that's when it'll really pop off. So kind of excited on that one too. going to a friend going to a graduation, college or high school. Either way, tell them congratulations from all of us here at the Team Hard Life family.
I've just gotten used to it, Dusty. So
I've been trying to get him to do it, or even the.
oh, high school. Kind of like
Nice. There you go. That's cool. I'm I got about 15 more racks of weights to cut through, and then I'll be done here. And I'm gonna call it early tonight because tomorrow I got to go make deliveries for Breakaway and Port A Outfitters. Probably gonna end up getting orders for the Causeway Pier as well. So maybe the bait bucket as well. So yeah, there on the Dorado, there's no deadline yet for it, but I will announce it. Y'all will have plenty of time. So yeah, we're gonna do that. And again, guys, this one is all it's $10 per ticket, and again, it's the fundraiser portion, so I can't use any of the in-store credits for this because I'm using this for our next stage of growth. I got some big plans, guys. Big plans, and it's going to benefit y'all in so many different ways. I'm excited. So. When are you going fishing again, Jacob?
what?
Are you still on there? Oh. I have to like sit there and wait to see your eyes move or you breathe or something.
Like, oh my God, you better notice or I'm gonna die.
Yep.
So
Oh, yeah. I'm seeing the light at the end of this tunnel over here.
although my rod and reels are screaming at me right now.
The what?
Said my rod and reels are screaming at me right now to get them soaking wet.
So when do you plan on going?
Whenever I have time, I got a little catch-up I got to do.
Well, I mean, you could still go like right now that it's not winter time is basically what I'm asking, right? Or do you have to wait for it to be iced over?
No, everything. It's just by the time I actually get a chance to actually go, I'm too dang tired to go.
Yeah. Well, I know you're going through a lot right now. Yeah, I know you're going through a lot. And again, too, did y'all figure out that Zelle thing? Because, like I said, I tried to send a donation your way, and it kicked it back. It wouldn't allow it to go through. I don't know if I sent you a screenshot. I don't know if it let me do a screenshot or not, but yeah. I'll try it again. If I can screenshot it, or if it lets it go through this time, then you'll get it. So.
Yeah, Robert, it is. Michigan Lake is really good to fish.
Flash clean sugar, Jacob. I see. Thank. I think I'm there. Nope. One. Found one in the rubbish.
It's actually not even a shave. I just take my clippers or whatever and just buzz it off. That's all I do. I don't bother with shaving cream and a razor.
Have you seen that new shaver that has the 4 moving parts?
Dude, you know how long that's been out?
I don't know. I hadn't had to shave my head in a long time. I just see the commercials now for it.
They've been out, man.
Nice, Robert.
Alright, let me fix these and then I'm gonna show y'all everything. That's all of the excess that I broke off.
We'll go melt it and make some more. Yeah.
Let's see over here. Oh, and Chris Schultz, he paid, but I didn't see if he said it was for the vids drawing or the regular fire drawing. I'm assuming it's for this one. Chris Schultz, you still on here, boss? See if I can go back and find it before I end before I forget to check for it. Yes, it is for this. Chris Schultz.
I just use my Waller. That's all I use.
There we go. We doing the drawing for the Dorado setup wheel. I haven't decided if we're going to do the Wheel of Doom on this end or the Bobby the Bobber. I am thinking that with the amount of tickets that we're looking to sell, the best way would be through the Wheel of Doom, just because we can sit there and confirm all the tickets way easier. Like I can sit there and go through the names, whereas if we do them through the hard tickets, trying to sit there and confirm everybody's tickets can be a lot harder. So that's why I'm kind of leaning towards the Wheel of Doom, but also too because there's that many tickets, it's gonna be hard to see all the names and stuff like that. Like the last one, that one was pretty epic. That it's fun. Like the anticipation was gruesome, so I think I like that. So yeah,
I will do the wheel.
yeah.
So
I'm thinking Bobby. I am, or the Wheel of Doom. Sorry, I'm thinking the Wheel of Doom. But let me get this weights over here. Look, so I just filled that all up. 3-ounce egg weights right there, about 35 pounds, maybe 40.
Ray, it was actually it was pretty good video. You just got to whenever you have, what do they call it? Kind of like silence. Especially when you're by yourself on it, you don't have anybody co-hosting with you. Just look at it this way: if you have 5 seconds of silence on your video to a viewer, 5 seconds of silence, it might as well be 5 minutes of dead air. That is the best advice I can give somebody on that, Ray. So if you're gonna do lives like that, you gotta keep the conversation going. Talking about whatever. Keep it just going for one topic. Once you're done with that, going to the go right into your next one.
The other thing is too, you got to remember there's a delay between you answering them and you seeing the text of them
Yeah.
responding. That's a big thing that we had to learn over here too. It may not be the same with everybody, but I know there is a delay. So that way, so those are 3-ounce egg weights right there. That's one tray, 2 trays, 3, 4, and then we got the 3/4-ounce egg weights here, and up here. I think that's 25 pounds of the 3/4-ounce egg weights right there. And these are 2s, right? Yeah, those are 2s. I can't use those. We need 200 pounds of the 3-ounce, so this should be about 120 pounds right there. But we'll see. We'll see. I don't know if I want to do that now or not.
I'm gonna see if this makes it better.
Yeah, you were coming in real, like I was literally putting the phone by my ear so I can hear you. So But the other thing is too, Ray, it still will not allow me to comment to any of your comments on my channel. To this day, I still try to comment to your comments. I don't know why it does that. It allows everybody else to comment to you, but it won't allow me to comment to you. I don't know why it's set up or how it does it, but that's the problem I have. I was starting to see some glare there. Too. Oh man! And Uber, did you text me what colors you wanted on your reel boss? Let's see, maybe did. And Uber, I got 20. Is that for the fire drawing or for the?
Can you hear me?
No, that's you talking real low. Say something else. Oh, I can hear your lips moving, bro. Don't play that one.
Dang it!
You can hear the smacking of your like. That was close. That was real close, but my phone's
Biscuits.
good. It's good. All right, let me see.
These things pick up way too much.
Well, that's good. That's what we need. Let's see. Uh, pull us. What's up, Oscar? How you doing, boss?
What's up, Oscar?
Yeah. Let me see. Uber. Glass. And Uber's got. Oh yeah, we can hear you way better, bro. Telling you, I was struggling there for a minute to try to hear your what you were saying and stuff like that. So I don't know why your phone is doing that.
I don't know, but see, when I have these on, you're muffled. I mean, it's not muffled where I can hear you because I've got you right there. But I mean, it's weird. I don't know.
Okay. Uber
What's up, Daniel?
350 yards of 200 blue.
Robert, I could not tell you. I've never fished out of Ontario.
All right, and Uber, the rest of the braid you want 130 or do you want it all 200?
Night Hunter, I think you're probably right. Uber says 150.
So the 150 underneath the 200, and you want it all one color, or do you want two different colors, like the first 500 one color, and the body another one?
Wow.
That's too funny right there. So, let's see, what's...
Wait, you're doing a fire drawing tonight?
No, we're doing the funds for the...
okay. I was like,
the
wait a
Mahi
minute,
card.
it's Thursday.
Yeah, no.
Don't confuse
I'm
me.
not getting sucked into one tonight. I'm going to sleep.
I would have just left. Yes, I'm going to bed. Good night. Have fun. Oh yeah, good luck with that, Robert. I'm the same way. It was always the night before I was getting on an early flight or something. Yeah, I couldn't sleep worth a crap. And then it gets so late that you're afraid to fall asleep because you might not wake up in time. Excuse me. Hey, Nimby. Daniel, I don't blame you. I'd get in on it too. What are you doing?
My guys, at my other melting spot, we're not cleaning up out after themselves out there, and they let all these water bottles fly all over the property out there. So the property owner was kind of chewing me out for them leaving a pigsty out there, and was basically going to charge me $10 per bottle that he would have to go out there and pick up. And I was like, no, but they're going to go out there and clean it up tomorrow. It's already after hours, for me to call them back or whatever. So yeah, he wasn't happy at all, and I'm not happy either because I just went and dropped off 4,000 pounds of lead. What was it, a week ago? And I cleaned up out there. So this comes down. We're gonna charge them, $10-15 per bottle of plastic bottle that we find out there because he allows dirt, he allows metal, he allows biodegradables out there. Fine. But if it's paper and trash, he tells you burn it up, like burn it, fine. But don't leave plastic out there because there's fields all around him, and he can get in trouble from those farm owners out there too. And
Yep.
these guys, I'm over here getting chewed, and so I'm kind of pissed off right now because I'm getting chewed, even though I know I've already crossed his bridge way, way before it had to come to this one, and they still don't want to listen. So, yeah.
Mm-mm.
Get a nap. Okay, he's leaving at 5 in the morning. Wow. Yeah, no, the combo is awesome. So, all right, Uber. So I got you down for 150 pounds for the rest and 200 pounds for top shots. And do you want me to back it off some so that way you have a little bit of room for error? Fly
I would.
tying with Mindy. How you doing, boss? So, fly tying that, I'm assuming you're a fly fisherman. I got a quick question for you. How much do you pay for your braid of hollow core when you buy, say, 150 yards, say 50 pound? Do you use 50 pound? Oscar, for the drawing on the combo, it'll probably be a week or two from now. My goal is to raise, this is a fundraiser for the shop. So I'm looking to try to clear 3 grand. Once I clear 3 grand, if we're blowing up on that day, then I'll have it that day. If we barely inch up to the 3 grand, well, then I'll probably still have it that day. But 3K is my goal because that'll give me enough to pay for the parts and labor and everything, the reel, the rod, and all of that. And then, be able to use some of that profit to, make my next step of growth here at the shop. So just a heads up on that.
Yeah.
Well, Night Hunter, if you won the combo and you wanted to give away the rod or gift the rod or do whatever you want to do with the rod, then that'd be all on you, boss. But I'm not going to separate the combo if people are saying, well, I just want the reel. If you're winning and you say, hey, you want to donate or you want to do, cool, I'm fine with that. But, I'm not going to, well, I mean, I'm still am. If you win it, you can do whatever the hell you want with it. But, that's what it's for. So, it's kind of same way, right?
I would be hard pressed to not even separate them. I'd use them the way they are. It's
Me
a
too.
beautiful
Me
setup.
too. And I want to buy into the drawing myself, but I don't want to have a chance that I win and it come back negatively towards me, like it was a setup or something. Even though it's through the computer or whatever. So I'm just not gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up, Chris?
I'm just gonna play it safe that way. So yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, I know you're tired, boss. I'm pretty tired too. I hadn't been going to sleep earlier than 1 o'clock pretty much all week. Actually, no. Last night I went to sleep at 11:30. Yeah, last night was the first night I went to sleep early. So yeah. No, Chris, I am doing the. I'm going to show it one more time before I close out the video. I'm doing a fundraiser here at the shop. We're doing a fire drawing for the Mahi Dorado rod right here. It's a Rain Shadow, 8'10" fishing rod, 20 to 50 pound class. What is it? Extra fast action. It's a Team Hard Life setup right there with a Dorado MC. Let me turn on the light because that'll. Yeah. And it is spooled. Rod is brand new. You just walked in yesterday. $10 buy-in. And it is awesome. All the way up.
I love that e-glass.
Oh, yeah. It is.
Mm.
Yeah. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. $10 buy-in, guys. Fundraiser. Win it or give it away. Yep, Chris has it. So, but again, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night tonight. I'm pretty tired, and I got to go through and edit some more videos that I got to get up. I've got a lot of video shorts and casting videos that we had from the tournament the other day. Again, we got y'all in our prayers too, Jacob, for the family to keep on the road of great healing and fast. So awesome.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, y'all have a cool Chris coach with the drawing. Okay. All right. Let me add that. Chris Shark. No, no.
Did you catch yourself?
Yeah, yeah, I caught myself. Oh man, I'm tired. Yeah. Shit,
Oh,
that's
see,
gonna
he
be
caught
here
it too.
what?
He caught it too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh. That's funny right there.
Yeah. Well, it'll be on, buddy. So freaking. Oh man, I'm freaking tired. Oh, really
Yeah.
tired.
All righty, boss. Well, you go get some sleep and get some whatever you got to get done. So,
Yeah, yeah. You have a good one, bro. I will talk to you later. And Chris, I will put that 10 on a regular fire drawing. God, I can't believe I did that. I was like, God. All right, guys. Y'all have a good night. I'll talk to y'all later.
all right.